There you go. See that? There's 5 kilohertz below, 5 kilohertz above. No, it's working. Okay.
You can hear the tone.
Yeah, you can hear it all. And I can now you can change the frequency. See, with this one I can change. This is 400 hertz, and there is 1 kilohertz. So yeah, it's working. Yeah, for some reason this radio is picking up so much noise that it's basically AGC. It's working. It's working. Yeah, it's working. It's basically, I think the AGC was basically picking up the noise, and this one was obviously it's flooded. So I changed the frequency a little bit to 980. And if I go to, see if I go, this is 980, if I go 95, see it disappears.
Oh yeah.
See there's 980.
Oh yeah, I hear it, yeah.
See 980. And here, this is 1.2 kilohertz, 1 kilohertz.
Oh, you change your frequency.
And then here is a 400 hertz.
Yeah.
And then I can change the modulation. See it goes all the way to 0. This is the amplitude modulation, which is really the volume, all those for the modulation.
Yeah.
So that's like,
Well, this has got all kinds of stuff on it.
So yeah, this one is it's going. So now if for example, if you go on the, let's say 1 megahertz. See now if I go to 1 megahertz on this one. Yeah, basically, see it's kind of fighting with the signal. See the signal is too strong for one.
The station there, yeah.
The station is too strong.
I was wondering if that had an effect on it.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay, let's say 900. Let's go to 900.
Here it is. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, too. This is a shielded cable, so
yeah.
you don't have the antenna. Yeah.
See, I was thinking about plugging this one.
Yeah,
so let me plug this one and see if that one helps.
I bet it will.
Yeah. Anyway. No. Anyway, you have to plug in directly probably to the antenna input. But anyway, it does work. So anyway, so this is for setting the frequency. Then basically you adjust the width of the sweep. You can make it anything, and then the same thing, low marker, which basically this is your marker, this is your upper marker. You can adjust those, and then if let me see. See right there, you can see the cursor. See that little blip?
Yeah.
You can adjust that. See, right now I'm doing it by 5 kilohertz because I didn't change it, so it jumps every 5 kilohertz. So what happens is the cursor, when you have a curve, you can actually see this one actually displays automatically the peak, but you can basically go to the cursor and see where the 3 dB minus 3 dB is and all that. You can with the cursor, it will display the values in the cursor, and then you can if you go back. If you go back, see if you change it to 1 kilohertz, now the cursor will be finer.
Oh yeah.
See that?
Easier
And now,
to adjust it,
yeah, it's basically you can see it. It's much smaller steps. You can even go to 100 hertz. You can even go to 1 hertz. But basically.
This is incredible.
Yeah, basically this is basically, and then this is basically the cursor. The green one is the cursor that you adjust, and you can read the values. And there are 2 red cursors. They show you where the 3 dB minus 3 dB from the peak is.
Yeah.
So they actually tell you where the frequencies of the. So you can see the one red one is here, one red one is there. They're not even, so that means you have to adjust it. So the red ones will tell you exactly where the minus 3 dB is. Wow. So that way you can make it kind of even.
Yeah.
So usually the one it says minus 6 dB. The other one should be always not minus 5 kilohertz or something. The other one should be plus 5 kilohertz. Normally it will tell you all that. So anyway, it's running. You have to, but right now I'm setting it for 1 megahertz, and it's actually sweeping right now between 885 and 915.
Oh, okay.
See, so now if you do that, if I disable that,
there's a sweep width. Is there a sweep width, or is it automatic?
See, you can see it. You can hear it sweeping.
Oh yeah, sweeping. Yeah.
Now it's sweeping. So now it's basically it's doing that. And then basically, the radio only picks up the one frequency, but the sweep goes basically back and forth.
Oh, that's why it's only picking up.
So the radio is basically blanking because that's the radio is only picking up the frequency, but this one is already sweeping.
How wide is the sweep mode?
Oh, you can make it. You can make it.
You can change that.
You can change it. You go to options.
Yeah.
So here is the frequency, this is the center frequency.
Yeah.
Here is your sweep width. You can specify it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, you can specify it to be 60, 80, 100, whatever. It doesn't matter.
This is incredible.
So you can specify. Basically, it's completely adjustable. Yeah. It's not fixed for one purpose. Or you can do it 175 kilohertz. You can do 460 kilohertz. 475 kilohertz. Whatever you want. Everything is programmable.
Wow.
So what I'm saying is it's fully
Flexible.
flexible, exactly.
Yeah.
Fully flexible. So that doesn't have. I mean, obviously, when you turn it on, when you turn it on, it comes. You know, this will get rid of if you pull the sticker.
Yeah.
So if you normally it's the modes that we program that it's 455, 440, 470. This is your sweep, and then you have plus or minus 5. These are these markers in the middle. These are 5. So the curve basically should be exactly where the markers are, and the center should be there. Obviously, if it's here or here, you have to play with it, you know, with the filters. See, this is your positive. Here is your negative. I have negative. Here is your 10.7 plus or minus 20 megahertz, 0.2 megahertz.
Yeah.
And obviously the markers are plus or minus 10, 0.10, 0.1, and then there is your fixed. And so basically these are the defaults. This is for the figure 8 on the ratio detector. So you can adjust the ratio detector. So basically makes it makes nice even 8.
Yeah.
Because sometimes this one's higher, this one's lower. So basically, you know, you're distorting it.
Yeah.
So basically this one.
Wow.
So these are the defaults. So it's defaulted to the most common ones.
Right.
But you can always change it. All right. Well,
Wow.
you're gonna have